the formation lap will start behind the safety car with drivers on wet weather tyres. And race control just giving us the message that it will be a rolling start. We are green at Spa for round 9 of Formula 2 in the feature race. Ritomo Miata in second is under pressure as the yellow Invicta as Roman Stanek comes charging down the inside at La Source and is going to grab second place straight away. Good instinctive driving for Roman Stanek, who's showing his intent in this race, and he gets straight on the attack there to take second place, Alex.
Inside line on the brakes.
Oh,
big move, big moment for Stanek in the middle of Eau Rouge, and I've not spotted him there. He posts back out in front of Ritomo Miata, does he, on the exit?
Yeah, that was a big moment. He lost our camera, did Roman Stanek there, but managed to keep the car pointing in a straight line. Miata now trying to come round the outside, the ART driver, and Miata is going to take that place back. So a battle going on, this all allowing Alex Dunn to escape up the road. Looks like we are all through nice and safely on this first lap. Now attack Eau Rouge, up Radion for the first time at full racing speed, and that was a big moment for Arvid Lindblad.
Arvid Lindblad, a shimmy through the exit at Eau Rouge, manages to keep it and get it back on the road, but that is a huge moment. That will have felt very, very spicy in the cockpit for Lindblad.
Yeah, Arvid Lindblad there takes a big breath down the Camel Straight. In the background, Luke Browning knows he needs to make some places in this race, and that's exactly what he is doing. He's in the fight for this championship, and he's gone by Amaury Cordeel. Into Eau Rouge we go, and this becomes a very difficult corner. That's Leo Fornaroli actually going over, and this is going to leave him vulnerable now to Pepe Marti. Marti lining up the winner from yesterday. He's going to pull to the outside down the Kemmel Straight. Fornaroli had a mistake up Radion, and that's going to be a change of position. Pepe Marti taking advantage to go through. And this I'll fight for 7th as we go uphill.
Base of Eau Rouge, slightly wide, bit of opposite lock through the exit for Fornaroli. Surely this is going to give Mini the opportunity with the overspeed. Fornaroli sticks fast to the inside though.
Right on the inside there is Fornaroli defending for all he can down the Kemmel Straight, but Mini got the better run of Radion, and that will be the position gained for the Prema racing driver.
This is the moment that brought out the yellow flag. Jack Crawford off the road and continued down at turn 13, so that's why he tumbled down the order.
And Sebastian Montoya also joined him as well. That was not long after he made his pit stop. Luke Browning continuing his charge through the order, so doing a great job. He's gone by Leo Fornaroli. He's really struggling out there.
Quietly moving forward, hasn't he, Browning? Looks to the inside on Mini, and that's a nicely posted move from Luke Browning. Will Mini be able to cut back underneath and snatch it back? He will, but there's a very long run to go. 22 seconds on the throttle down towards turn 5. There's the 5-second penalty then coming in for Victor Martins. 4 track limits. Heading then down into Le Camp for Beganovic. He's going to pick up the position. Oh, beautifully done. Snatches the inside for Malmedy Beganovic and posts it past Fornaroli. Dino Beganovic continuing to try to make this move on Pepe Marti. Can't quite make it at the moment, but we're going to see how this plays out at the front of the field, with Alex Dunn having managed to hold on to that leading position, now expected in the pit lane. Beganovic up the inside finally.
And that's a good move for Dino Beganovic. There is Dino Beganovic making his way round. And Luke Browning spun, coming out the pit lane. I don't believe it. Luke Browning has spun. The heavens have opened, and Browning has spun coming out the pit lane.
It is a really, really tricky pit lane exit, way tighter than you think. Goes for the throttle and just plain loops it through the exit. Look at that as they head down the Kemmel Straight. So much jeopardy for Alex Dunn, who needs to try and clear him. Looks to the inside.
And Ollie Goethe does not need to get out of the way. He's effectively leading the race. Yes, he hasn't done his pit stop, but there's no need for him to get out of the way. And Alex Dunn is looking to the outside, and Malmedy furiously trying to get by, and that gap to the left on the timing tower will start to shrink. It's come from 1.9 to 1.6, and Alex Dunn trying to find a gap at the Brussels hairpin, but he can't get through, Alex.
climbs the curb. The frustration must be huge for Dunn.
Oh!
The grip differential's there, but he can't make it work. Nothing around the outside of turn 9 either. And look how Stanek's closed in. 1 second only now the gap around the outside of Podium once more, and Goethe continues to defend.
Alex Dunn side by side round the outside of Podium. What a move, and that was crucial for Alex Dunn in terms of his championship, in terms of going for this race win. He needed to do that move. It was round the outside for the race lead, and he has cleared Ollie Goethe. Is that Arvid Lindblad looking down the inside of Roman Stanek? It is. This will be for the podium places. Lindblad trying to get a move done on Roman Stanek, and they'll be side by side on the exit of La Source. Who's got the better traction? It's the British driver who fires his way into the podium places. Let's have a look. Yes, that's just happened. Lindblad's now in second.
Lindblad promoted past Miata, who spun the car on the exit of Podium. Now finds himself in 4th position and under further pressure from Pepe Marti.
These two can't quite get rid of each other. Leo Fornaroli and Dino Beganovic are going to be side by side down to Eau Rouge. Leo Fornaroli, that's incredibly brave from the reigning Formula 3 champion, who gets himself up into 7th place. And Leo Fornaroli now heading down the Kemmel Straight. Very brave stuff. Luke Browning, he's clearly fired up after that one, and there are opportunities. Miata's not far up the road for him, so a 4th place and good points are up for grabs here for Luke Browning, who has sent it down the inside there of Pepe Marti. Great move from Luke Browning, and that is now 5th place for the British driver, who now sets his sights on Miata ahead.
Is this going to be a spin through the middle of Eau Rouge for Sebastian Montoya? Wow, high-speed stuff for Montoya. All of the runoff required. He's trying to keep the presence of mind to keep the car rolling there through the exit. Safety car has been deployed.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that is for Sebastian Montoya, stranded at the top of Eau Rouge. That is definitely more than just spray.
Yes, that is. That's Ollie Goethe, who is definitely going to go no further in this race.
If the safety car wasn't going to run to the end of the race, it may well do now.
Yeah.
With the recovery required there.
I think sensibly the race has now been red flagged.
A monumental moment for Alex Dunn, with the expectation that that one will not be resumed, and quite a moment in the championship as well.
I didn't even get to celebrate. Not complaining. Well done, mate. Thanks, boys. I had to work really hard for that one. That was really tough. Good job.
It's Alex Dunn. Another feature race win for him. 3 in the bag in the championship lead for the Irishman. Arvid Lindblad back on the podium. Roman Stanek, another podium, back-to-back across 2 race weekends. There are just 35 points between the top 6 going into round 10 of 14 in Formula 2.